support.
The maestro, please!
Well, I guess the start of the year slump is over because we have a number of things to talk about today. This will be for the week of
January 29th. 2019.
On this day in music back in 2008, NASA announced that the Beatles' song Across the Universe was the first song to be beamed directly into space, utilizing the Deep Space Network, which is really complicated, and if you're interested about it, just go look it up.
Weight of the world makes it hard to breathe, to lay it down and let your heart beat.
They're like super cinematically orchestrated religious songs and a gospel tune or two, so that's a thing. I am always really excited when I see something from Two Steps from Hell because I really enjoy their over-the-top cinematic orchestral stuff, and I guess that makes two classical albums that have a cinematic element to them this week.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
To be fair, last week, the jazz album was the only new one, so they just missed the timing, I guess.
Singing I love rock and roll. Across the waves down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
Yeah, so they made an album based around when they did Africa. It's an album of cover songs. They're calling it the Teal album because everyone's doing that Beatles White Album thing. Regardless, there are some weird things on here, like TLC's No Scrubs and Black Sabbath's Paranoid. Native Tongue is a bit of an outlier in the Switchfoot discography. Since their album started charting, the one that charted lowest was Oh Gravity, which only got to number 18. This is at number 41 on the Billboard 200, so if you like their band, I guess promote this album.
Diamonds in the face, crushed up, I can see it. Diamonds in the face, crushed up, I can see it. Diamonds in the face, diamonds in the face. What's down my Swift?
So if you like the WIZRD, there's actually a movie that comes with it on Apple Music. It's basically just a day in the life of Future if you want to see what his life is like, or if you want to see how his creative process works.
I wanna see him fall. I'll leave the ether. I will just fall.
Now this is one hell of an atmospheric album. It really borders that line between R&B, hip-hop, and EDM, and it really just sets this vast soundscape, and it makes your brain go, what? But in a good way.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
How much money you got? A lot. How many problems you got? A lot. How many people done doubted you? A lot. Left you out to rot? A lot. How many pray that you flop? A lot. How many lawyers you got? A lot.
It's always fun when putting the tags for this out on the internet, because that greater than symbol, boy, does that not work with any sort of metadata.
You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower.
Every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, no.
Again, these are songs that Miles Morales' character would listen to on a day-to-day basis. But what it really makes me think about is the soundtracks of the other Spider people. Like, what is Gwen Stacy bopping to?
Yeah, I know I'm probably too much. Yeah, sometimes I just be OD. Yeah. I was gonna go and try to fall asleep, but I got too much.
So we've been up here with Hoodie season for a while now, as we have with other albums, and one thing I always do to find new things to talk about is check their certifications, whether they've gone gold, platinum, diamond, etc. But this has been up here for a while now, and I'm always surprised at how long it takes for things to get certifications. So yeah, this doesn't have any yet.
Oh, maybe there's a baseline coming out inside of me.
This is her major label debut, because she does have two independent albums that have been released, one in 2012, one in 2014. I didn't know what to expect with this album, but I was delightfully surprised, and it's whatever the hell folk dance is.
Diamonds in the face, crushed up, I can see it. Diamonds in the face, crushed up, I can see it. Diamonds in the face, diamonds in the face. What's down my Swift?
Really hitting the WIZRD theme hard here. To promote the album, they released snippets of various tracks, and the visuals that came with them always featured some sort of wizard from popular culture. Whether it was the Wizard of Oz from The Wizard of Oz, or, you know, Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter. Now we're in the swing of things, a much more significant playlist of new music for you to enjoy until I update it Tuesday. Hopefully we keep this train running.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro!